So it looks like YouTube is actually listening to us. They just made a video where they're talking about the fact that they are going to be removing AI slop channels from the platform. They're going to be really trying to target specific channels that are off-putting, repetitive, inauthentic content, things like that. They released a full-scale video, so we're going to react to it and see what points they got right and what points they might need to work on.
AI can actually allow people to make a lot of videos. Sometimes those videos are great and it really enhances creativity, and you can create a higher volume of high quality content that we want to encourage and have in YPP. But that exact same new tool can allow you to make lots of videos really quickly that are very similar. They're very generic and don't really have a narrative arc and don't really show your creativity. So the same technology really enables great stuff.
Well, that was fun, but I actually got to push back on that whole AI makes you be able to make higher quality content, stuff like that. I mean, are we serious? I mean, the majority of content on YouTube that is made by AI is very low effort slop. I mean, this guy is pointing out the very minuscule channels that go ahead and have AI make high quality videos. But even then, man, they shouldn't be put at the forefront of real videos. That's kind of like my issue with YouTube employees when they talk about this, including the YouTube CEO, who himself said that, and I quote, that I don't think a piece of content should be penalized just because it was created with AI. I mean, these guys themselves, including the CEO of the company now, really believe that AI should be on the same level of content in terms of promotion and being pushed in the algorithm as actual real content creators making real content. But, you know, they dressed up as fruits and stuff, so that was funny. But regardless, let's go ahead and keep watching.
But it also enables stuff that's kind of content farming. Yeah. And that's the stuff that we don't want to have in YPP.
We have a lot of questions from creators who are they're trying to better understand our policies, previously what we were calling inauthentic content, and we want to break it down a little bit more for them.
There's kind of three buckets we'll talk about today. One is generic and repetitive, like content that is sort of the same and repetitive. It's made with templates and there's not much variation from video to video. Like that is not something that our viewers wish to see a lot of, and that we want to provide an incentive for people to make, and therefore we don't want it in YPP.
So I thought that was an interesting point that he brought up, by the way. For those of you guys who are wondering who this is, his name is Matt Halprin, and he is YouTube's VP of Trust and Safety. So he actually holds a pretty high position at YouTube. And he was talking about the fact that, you know, they don't want repetitive content that feels like it's made with a template where it doesn't really seem like there's a difference from video to video. Well, although that mainly applies to AI slop content on the platform, there's plenty of content like that. That also actually reminds me of some people who are making videos without AI, I assume, like More Pegasus, for example. The drama slop channels on YouTube actually fall perfectly under the category of what he's talking about. Videos that are made with a template where there's really not much difference by video to video, and the thumbnails and titles are pretty much exactly the same. More Pegasus, regardless of the topic or the title or the thumbnail or anything, manages to make the video about 35 minutes every single time. I'm going to go ahead and scroll through. He's covering completely different topics with completely different people, and as you can notice, the video is about 35 minutes long every single time. That is so he can maximize his ad revenue through his drama slop content. As you can see, the thumbnails and titles are pretty much the exact same thing. It's over, it's done, it's the end, it's over, it's done, life ruined. I mean, he is just a perfect example of farting out repetitive content on this platform. And in my opinion, channels like this should be getting demonetized, because this should not be the standard for YouTube content where you just fart out the same 35-minute video over and over again, saying it's over, it's done, and, you know, that's how you make your revenue. So in my opinion, the drama slop channel should also be getting penalized for making those super long videos where they have pretty much nothing to say. But anyways, let's keep going.
The second is content that we might call, you know, off-putting or, you know, distressing. That's the type of content that we say, like, you know, look, if you're trying to just get views by doing something emotionally manipulative or make distressing content, that's not something that we want to encourage either. And then the third bucket that we'll break it down into is something called AI personas. And this is where you may have created a persona that's AI. And if they're talking about sensitive topics, so like AI personas may be fine overall, but if you have AI personas that are talking about finance or legal issues or healthcare, medical issues, we don't want to provide an incentive for that right now either.
So that one is interesting, right? So he started off by saying AI personas, and it sounded like he was talking about AI personas in general, but then he actually specified AI personas that are talking about what they deem to be serious topics, so finance and health and stuff like that. There are actually tons of AI doctors out there on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok that are actually trying to give medical advice to people and pretending like they're a real person. And don't even get me started on the crypto channels. I mean, crypto and AI go hand in hand. I mean, if you just look up crypto channel or anything crypto related on YouTube, you will be flooded with AI slop content talking about buy this, sell this, and it is all about financial advice, obviously. So, according to that YouTube employee, these are the types of channels that should be getting banned off the platform because not only are they farting out AI slop thumbnails and titles over and over again, but they're also pretending like they're a real person. They are AI slop channels, AI people, and they're over here trying to be like, yeah, no, this actually worked for me in the stock market. It's like, no, it didn't. You're not even a real person. So hopefully YouTube does do a good job addressing that. I mean, YouTube so far, apparently in the recent memory, they have actually banned 130,000 spam channels in the last 6 months, and they claim those are actual spam channels. So no real content creators got caught in the crossfire there, which we obviously know is wrong. So hopefully they are able to get, the real content creators their channels back, but I am still happy that they're going ahead and banning hundreds of thousands of these channels, and hopefully they keep going.
So any of those three buckets are things that we will not allow into YPP if a channel has too much of those things.
We have a bunch of different policies at YouTube. We have community guidelines, and we also have the YouTube Partner Program policies. Can you explain what the differences are?
Yeah, sure. Community guidelines are the rules for the road for what's allowed on YouTube. Okay, so like certain content, if we think it meets our bar of egregious harm, we'll say that should come down. Like we don't allow sex and nudity on YouTube.
Really? Really? I think you guys know where I'm going to go with this one. You said you don't allow sex and nudity on YouTube. Interesting. Well, using your new Ask YouTube tool, you can find all the sex and nudity that you want on YouTube. All that content is already there, meaning YouTube isn't removing it. But YouTube's new Ask AI ChatGPT wannabe thing goes ahead and shows you all the nude content that you want to see. You can just go ahead and look up. I believe in this video, I looked up, I want to see naked girls, right? And it showed me the videos of whatever I wanted to see. I mean, these are videos that are currently up on YouTube, some with millions of views, right? So I understand that YouTube is a big website and they can't moderate it to, to the 100% accuracy or whatever. But when we're making videos about this type of stuff, and I have an entire playlist called The Weird Side of YouTube, where I showcase all the weird, nude, and gory content on YouTube, and those videos are still up some years later, it really just goes to show that YouTube needs to spend more time actually moderating stuff properly. I don't know why they rolled out an Ask YouTube feature that allows you to search up nude content on YouTube. And even though I'm irrelevant and I don't know how I got this many views, 73,000 views in 9 days, those videos are still up. And it just goes to show YouTube, come on, you guys got to actually practice what you preach here. There is a ton of nude content on YouTube that you guys actually need to be removing.
A number of policies that say, like, this is just too much. It doesn't belong on YouTube. We remove those. That's what community guidelines are. YPP, the YouTube Partner Program, is totally different. It is what we're going to allow, which channels are allowed to monetize, to have ads run against them, to have use our monetization features, and to be for the channel, not the videos, like what community guidelines and other individual entities are about, but for channels, we look at the channel as a whole, and there is a higher bar to be in the YouTube Partner Program. Anybody can upload a video, but not anybody can be in the YouTube Partner Program.
Yeah, and so that's the thing, right? I mean, the YouTube employee just said that the YouTube Partner Program is a higher bar, right? You have to actually be like, special to be in the Partner Program, and you have to make sure you follow the rules to a T. Well, okay, then how do you allow a channel like this to be in the Partner Program? You guys know what I'm talking about. I've talked about this channel a million times on my channel, but Masters of Prophecy, a full AI slop channel of AI music, AI visuals, everything about the video is AI. The YouTube employee earlier said himself that he doesn't feel like it's a problem if people use AI to enhance their content, to make it higher quality content. Well, this isn't enhancing the content. This is making the content, generating out, farting it out through AI itself. AI visuals, AI music, AI thumbnail, AI everything. How have you guys allowed this channel into the YouTube Partner Program? How have you guys allowed this channel to have 36 million subscribers? There's no surefire way to tell if a channel is monetized, but there's a few tools out there where you can check it. And apparently this channel is monetized, meaning it is in the Partner Program, meaning this guy has literally made thousands of dollars, possibly hundreds of thousands of dollars off of his AI slop music. This is the type of stuff that we're talking about, YouTube, that you guys really need to start listening. I don't even know how you guys allow this type of content on YouTube. AI AI everything, and they managed to get 36 million subscribers. Think of your favorite YouTuber right now. Most of them have less subscribers than this guy. And it just goes to show this is the current state of YouTube. So yes, I'm happy that YouTube is listening to us. I'm happy that they're going ahead and taking steps and removing AI slop channels, but they got a lot of work to do, man. We're not talking about small channels that are falling under the radar. We're not talking about channels with 800 subscribers that are going ahead and making this type of content. 36 million subscribers. Come on, YouTube. You guys got to do better. I love YouTube, and I'm sure all you guys do too, right? We love this website. That's why I am so critical about the website, because I want it to be better. I am tired of YouTube making bullshit ass decisions and not listening to their community when they could easily fix things if they would just listen to us. I'm happy that they're going ahead and cracking down on inauthentic content. That's great. I really want them to continue that. But at the end of the day, there are just some things that the YouTube community tells them about all the time, which YouTube just refuses to listen to. And I think that's why there's such a disconnect between us and them. But yeah, let me know what your guys' thoughts are on the situation in the comments. YouTube seems to be listening to us and cracking down on AI slop content. Please leave a like in the video if you enjoyed it and subscribe for more. See ya.